If you ever see this creature in the forest after hearing this story, there's only one thing you should do: run. And just so you know, this is not a bear. In the year 1974, on a late evening, a 39-year-old man named Polár Gomez was walking through a forest in Argentina. He had a machete in one hand and an axe in the other, cutting the bushes in front of him to clear his path. After some time, he reached a huge tree. He put his machete aside, held the axe firmly, and got ready to cut the tree. Right before his first swing, he looked up and noticed massive claw marks a little above his head, right in the center of the trunk. At first, he thought these were bear marks, but when he looked closely, he realized they were extremely deep and wide, maybe from a huge bear. Polár was a professional lumberjack. He lived in this part of the forest. His cabin was just a short walk away. Encounters with wildlife were normal for him, especially bears. His family always said he was crazy for living alone here, miles away from anyone. No phone, no car, no help. But Polár wasn't scared. He knew this was the wild, and wild animals were part of the deal. People didn't call him crazy because he lived alone. They called him crazy because locals believed this area was haunted, that strange, unnatural creatures roamed this forest and hunted people like Polár. But he didn't believe any of that, so when he saw the claw marks, he brushed it off. Must be a bear, not some supernatural thing, just a silly story. And he started chopping the tree. When the tree fell with a loud crash, he suddenly heard a terrifying growl behind him, like something huge was approaching. He spun around. Nothing. Only trees and darkness. He wondered if he imagined it. Maybe the sound confused him. Maybe he was overthinking because of those marks. He convinced himself it was nothing and kept working. For the next hour, everything was normal. He chopped the tree into pieces, carried them to his cabin, and made a big wood pile. After finishing, he realized he was hungry and it was getting dark. He usually ate outside, enjoying the night breeze and the sounds of the forest. Tonight felt no different. He picked up his leftover stew, went outside, and placed it on the fire to heat. Then he sat at the table. While sitting, he noticed something strange. No crickets, no wind, no sound. The forest was completely silent. Only the crackling of the fire. Polár knew what that meant. When the forest goes silent, it means there's a big predator nearby. The claw marks flashed in his mind. He scanned the tree line. Nothing. Just darkness and silence. The uneasy feeling grew stronger. He decided to go inside and eat there. Safer. He stood up, walked toward the cabin door, then remembered his stew was still on the fire. He turned back, looked again at the forest. Still silent. He crossed the table, reached the fire, turned it off, and bent down to pick up his stew. That exact moment, something extremely powerful hit him hard on the lower back. Before he could react, he looked down and saw hairy claws grabbing his stomach. A bear, or so he thought. Polár fought back with everything he had. He fell forward, saw his machete near the fire pit, grabbed it, turned to strike. But when he looked at the creature properly, he froze. This wasn't a bear. And instantly, something inside him said, "Run." He dashed toward the woodpile. Behind him, the creature charged at full speed. As he climbed, he heard a loud crack on the right side of his head. He was badly injured, but adrenaline kept him moving. He reached the top, turned to face the creature. It was gone. Silence again. Dead silence. He touched the side of his head and realized his ear was missing. The creature had torn it off. Polár stayed on the roof of his cabin all night, scanning the darkness, waiting for the creature to return. It never did. The forest remained silent until morning, and when the sun came up, everything went back to normal. Half dizzy from blood loss, he climbed down and ran a kilometer to a woodworking shop nearby. The men there saw him and rushed him to the hospital. When he stabilized, the police came for his statement. Polár told them everything: the claw marks, the growl, the attack. He said the creature looked like a bear in every way, except its face. Its face looked human. The officers stopped writing. They didn't believe him, called it a simple bear attack. Case closed. But after his attack, 30 more people came forward. Some had seen the creature. Some had been attacked. Locals even named it Ouka Mar. To this day, see you in the next story. Thanks for watching.